Hi guys, in this video I'm going to show you a model answer for the Cambridge Advanced Writing Test. Here is the task on screen. The answer must be between 220 and 260 words. You have received a letter from a British friend. My new job is brilliant. Next month I'm travelling on business to your city for a week. I'll be free some evenings and one whole weekend. I really want to take advantage of this trip, so I'm hoping you can advise. Where should I go? What should I do? Why? Thanks, John. Write your letter in reply. I'm going to show you now our model answer. So firstly, this is a letter to a friend, so it is going to be using informal English. And you will notice in this first paragraph we have contractions. It's for it is. I'm for I am, can't for cannot. Contractions are informal and they are absolutely must be included in an informal letter. So let's begin. Hi John, it's wonderful to hear from you and I'm thrilled that you're enjoying your new role. I can't believe you'll be visiting New York soon. I always said you'd love it here. So let's begin with this first sentence. I've used the word thrilled. This means really excited, really happy. It is colloquial and it is a more advanced level than just happy. Obviously, as someone who is sitting the Cambridge Advanced exam, you understand the difference between you're, the contraction, which means you are, and your, which is a possessive pronoun. So, I can't believe you'll be visiting New York soon. I've chosen New York, and this is simply because this is a city which I have visited and I feel that I can describe. You would choose whichever city or town you were most comfortable with describing. So, I can't believe you'll be visiting New York soon. And then I've used a hyphen for this sentence that I've tacked on to the end. I always said you'd love it here. So, that's our first introductory paragraph. I then have a paragraph where I describe something which John can do in his evenings. So you will see I've got the fronted adverbial firstly and then another adverbial in your free evenings, and I've separated both with a comma. Firstly, in your free evenings, I recommend you see a show on Broadway. Currently, comma, there are several jaw-dropping productions. So I've used here a synonym. I've used show and I've used productions. Hyphen. I highly recommend the musical Hamilton. So I've used another synonym for this performance: musical, production and show. It's truly unforgettable and recounts American history in its own unique style. I have used a semicolon here to link these two sentences. We can use a semicolon if the two sentences are about the same topic, which they are, the musical Hamilton. So I've given him a what he can do, and I've said why, because it's a truly unforgettable and it recounts American history in its own unique style. Let's take a look at our second paragraph. Since you're visiting in the summer, the evenings will be light, so you can enjoy a stroll in Central Park after work. So we have got a complex sentence. I've used a subordinate clause. Since you're visiting in the summer, the evenings will be light, so you can enjoy a stroll. Much more complex, higher level than you can go for a walk. Enjoy a stroll. There are some open air concerts in the summer and the atmosphere is buzzing. When we talk about buzzing, as an adjective, it is the noise which bees make. The bees are buzzing, but if the atmosphere is buzzing, it means it's busy and it's full of people. Afterwards, you could grab a pizza at Don Angelo's. And then I've used a hyphen again to tack on an extra sentence. It's a super famous restaurant at the southeast gate of the park. We know how much you love pizza. I added that sentence on because we need to say why. Okay, so I've given him something he can do: go for a walk, enjoy pizza. We know how much you love pizza. So we've talked about the evenings, but John is going to be in New York for one whole weekend. At the weekend, a fronted adverb with the comma. You could hop on a train and visit the Hamptons and Montauk. So, very colloquial and informal to hop on a train. It just means to casually take a train ride. Tickets cost around $30 and the journey takes 2.5 hours. Bucks is an informal word for dollars. You could stay overnight at a B&B, but it's also doable as a day trip. The beaches are stunning and the food is out of this world. You must try the lobster bisque at Roberto's by Montauk train station. And I should have actually had a break in my paragraph, as I now have my closing paragraph. I also travel a lot for work, but depending on my schedule, I might be here when you visit. I like this sentence here, as what I've done is I've dropped in this adverbial depending on my schedule and I've used a comma on either side. It's a really good example if you can take this model sentence and fit it for your own answers. It's a great example of advanced English. When you have your dates, hit me up and we'll see if we can hang out. Either way, I know you'll have a blast. So hit me up means to give me a call, to contact me, very colloquial, and we'll see if we can hang out. I'm sure you've heard this expression, to hang out. Either way, I know you'll have a blast. If you have a blast, it means that you will have a great time. Best wishes, Stephen. In summary, I have taken you through a model answer for an informal letter. The word limit was between 220 and 260 words, and that answer came in at 248 words. You will note there was an informal colloquial style throughout. There were contractions, there were colloquial idiomatic expressions such as hang out, hit me up, have a blast, and we also answered John's questions in that we talked about where he should go, what he should do, and why. So all in all, that is a great model answer that you can maybe adapt and hopefully take some pointers from. I really hope you found this video useful. If you did, please put a like, subscribe to the channel if you haven't, and I would love to hear your opinions and your ideas for new videos in the comment section. Thanks for watching and I'll see you next time.